Well, you look out across the I-20 corridor and everything seems nice and calm. The calm before the storm. I'm looking at a lot of those temperatures getting into those upper 90s, lower triple digits, helping to fuel the atmosphere before some of those storms really start pushing in later tonight. Humidity isn't all that bad, but it's just enough to make it feel about a degree warmer. Variable winds because we have the cold front sitting right on top of us, and it's just put it in park. It's not moving at all, and that's going to lead to increasing storm chances into the later part of tonight. Along the Rio Grande, it's getting really toasty, up to 103 in Dryden, Ozona up to 100. Same with Presidio, Pecos, and Big Bend, all at 101. You don't see a whole lot of variation in terms of temperatures today because most of those storms, they're kind of following along that frontal boundary. One of those main lines where the front is kind of parked is going to be just to the south of I-20. So this extends from San Angelo all the way out to really Monahans, and then we have the other line from the storms all the way out on the far western side of our area. That's what we're starting off with. I do have a flash flood warning in effect just to the north of Guadalupe Pass because some of these storms, they're just not really moving around a whole lot. And that's really going to be the biggest threat pushing into the weekend is, hey, are these storms going to be moving? Can we see some localized flash flooding? Well, yes, that is certainly a possibility. No flood watches or anything crazy right now, but it's always something to keep an eye on. So as we head into the overnight hours, yeah, that's when we're going to see more and more of that thunderstorm activity, above average temperatures. I got about 30% coverage, but pushing into the weekend, it's going to be kind of a cooler but also pretty wet Labor Day weekend. Starting off tomorrow into those 90s, storms come in very late in the day. It helps to keep Sunday on the cool side, low to mid 80s. Not all that bad. So let's break it down. Here's tonight around 7 o'clock, Andrews, Gaines County, starting to see more of those showers and thunderstorms. They kind of start to fall apart right around 10 o'clock or so, but then we get another quick little band right around 1 to 3 a.m. So impacts locally on any kind of event should be minimal, but even tomorrow afternoon, that line kind of moves a little bit farther south toward the I-10 corridor and then really just brings those scattered showers and storms into those overnight hours, even going into Sunday as well. Sunday morning, a couple of those storms, even into late Sunday afternoon. Most of this stuff is going to be moving farther and farther south as that front itself begins to make more progress. So what about the temperatures? Well, they're only going to stay cool as long as we have rain chances. By the middle of next week, we're heating back up until we see the effects of our next front kind of around the same time next week. Crystal?
Thanks, Jordan.